Hello, Scorpio and Scorpio cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today we'll be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. Anywhere that you find Scorpio as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. Whenever this reading does resonate, if it's a sentence, a segment, or the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below to tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this with any person who views it and also who needs it. And also, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Everything you do to interact with this channel helps it to grow, and I could not be more grateful that you are here. Please remember that general readings are not personal readings. They did not go out with one person and that person's specific situation in mind. While you're here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the pieces of this reading that you feel are yours, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Scorpio that may need that message more than you. All right, let's dive in. Your theme for today is starting off with something about finances. There's money. There's something here about some stress. Somehow money is playing a part into this relationship, okay? We have number 35, the crane bag. This is talking about making choices. Sacred ocean medicine. As a water sign, that should say something to you. This is about cluttering and removing clutter. So getting rid of things that you don't need, the stuff you spend money on that you don't need to waste your money on. Unnecessary expenses, overspending, something like that energy, okay? We have the energy of good luck. There is something here that's a blessing that's coming in, a really good serendipitous moment for you. And we have the energy of number 18, the horse. This says, unsure of how to break out of your cage, spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. So if you have felt really let down by financial outcomes, or things that haven't gone right, or overspending, or making poor financial decisions, I think that there's something here about breaking free from that and becoming somewhat liberated from that type of choice making, decision making, whatever. Our undercurrent, the main energy I see here is Queen of Swords, the Temperance card of Sagittarius, the 5 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. So it looks to me like there's definitely some patience needed, a lot of healing that's happening here. Probably a little bit of sharp words, maybe if it's been an overspending by your partner or by you, there's probably been a little bit of fighting, some heated arguments. Especially, like, for example, if one of you went and bought a vehicle without speaking to the other person, there's this energy of being backstabbed or being like you weren't considered in the decision that was made. And it is about money, and it is about how that is very stressful and how you feel like you were hurt or left behind, or your person does. This is in a long-term commitment, and this is about also long-term money and how to save and plan for a future, because as human beings, we are all starting to live a lot longer. So of course there's going to be energy wrapped around like, well, how does that happen? What does happen here? And how do we get that to come in? So there's a lot about being patient, a lot about healing, a lot about, I think, the fears that are ego-based. So money is a construct that's ego-based. So we're going to dive in. Scorpio, your energy towards this relationship at this time is in the Page of Wands. Really wanting to speak about an inspiration, really wanting to talk about good news, wanting to share a victory, wanting to talk about an inspiration, something that inspires you to grow or to be a better person or to be a healthier person. 10 of Wands. It's been a heavy road for you. 6 of Pentacles. You're tired of being breadcrumbed. Star card of Aquarius. You've got a really big wish coming. 8 of Wands. You do want to speak about that. I think there is energy here. This is about money and equal give, equal take. So both people making things fair, those scales being balanced. Scalanced? I'm trying to make up new words now. Putting that burden down. Really, like I said, if this is about finding like better choices towards how money gets spent, making better decisions on if you're spending all of the monthly income, you can't put anything away to save. Then therefore you're breadcrumbing the rest of the month. So this is a little bit about trying to replan and refocus on how to get this back into a better category between the two of you. Money in romantic relationship readings is probably about the last thing that feels romantic at all, but it definitely is a construct that we all need to be able to live in the world that we're in. Okay, but it also is not the only thing. There is something here about good luck coming in, and also about some sacred ocean medicine, about how to figure this out and to start communicating better about the way money gets spent, or what is left over for like a family budget if one person is spending more than the other. So something like that, household budget, something like that. You are being told to keep an open mind, which is really interesting. So if your person went and spent a large sum of money without consulting you or asking you, and then it's leaving you feeling like, well, what would stop you from doing this with something else in the future? I think you are being told just keep an open mind, stay positive, stay open to hearing what actually happened. Number 20, the house. This is about the stability and the security in a home dynamic. So like your roots, how you identify yourself as a person. And, you know, money is part of what makes life feel stable. It's not the only thing, but it definitely, what is that saying? Money cannot buy happiness, but it can buy a more comfortable lifestyle. But that isn't always true for everybody, okay? We have number 5, the slingshot, and number 8, the library. You're feeling pretty stressed about what happened. You're feeling really strained in the financial department. You're feeling very anxious. You're not sure how the bills are going to get paid. And I think for you in this library energy, you're trying to gain some knowledge about what happened here and why it happened. You're looking beneath the surface to try to understand like how this could have gotten like this. There is something here about a hidden document. So you may have found like a loan that was taken out by your person that they didn't tell you for a pretty large sum of money, or maybe they decided to take all of your debt and roll it into a debt consolidation program that really affects both of your credit. So there's something here about a hidden document that you're possibly finding when you're uncovering knowledge and learning about the secrets that are underneath how this got like this, okay? So let's see how your person is showing up for you. Their energy is in the 3 of Pentacles. This is someone that is trying to build a life. They're trying to rebuild a life. They're trying to build this from the ground up with you. They're trying to plan and prepare together. We have Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. I think what I see here is that your person made this choice, whatever they spent the money on, and it was something they felt really inspired by. It was like a new business venture, or like spending money on an item that they thought was going to bring like this really cool experience for your family or your life. And they really wanted to share that with you as good news. The thing is, though, is that when this all blew up, whatever that was, it's causing them to go within and really deeply look at why they chose what they chose. What is the thing that caused that to come in? They feel really fertile. They feel like what they spent the money on is going to grow something. So they sort of somewhat feel like that's divine feminine energy. So they feel like they're pregnant with this idea of what they were planning to do with the money, or what they were trying to bring in. If it is a business venture, if they invested in a friend's business and without asking you, it's like they really thought it was going to birth more opportunity, more fertility, more abundance. So I think they have a legitimate reason of why they did it, even though the way they needed to do it was to come over and speak to you about it, okay? You are being told to make the effort to try to hear this person out. Like, really hear them out about why. What is the big reason of why? There may be a serendipitous moment about, like, breaking free from the shackles of, if it comes down to, okay, fine, that's fine. You can spend your money on that, but there needs to be money in our family account to be able to pay the bills. Or maybe we start having separate finances, or possibly we find a solution to this that's where you feel involved with what happened, in what their dream was or their vision was, and why they were so inspired to make that new beginning, that what they spent the money on. We have number 7, the letter. I think there's going to be a lot of communication given to you about this issue. Like, especially in that good luck, for some reason, I feel like, wow, what it seems like they spent the money on was foolish. It's going to have a really big return on investment, and they can see it, which is why you're being told to keep an open mind. I know you're angry. I can see it. I would be too if my spouse went and spent a very large sum of money on something without talking to me about it. I would be furious. I get it. That's also the Taurus in me. I am really careful about money, and also like wanting to understand what's going on. So I think it's natural to probably be frustrated, but I think that what I can feel here is that there is going to be this moment where good luck moves into that category. And so there is going to be like a victory, or like a return on the investment for what they spent the money on. We have number 2, the dice. Yeah, they took a risk. They took a chance, and they really went after it with an uncertain outcome, but they're trying to let fate sort of take the wheel here. Okay. And number 5, the headache. Sure, they're stressed out about it. I think that there's energy here of being like, oh no, I really messed up now. Whatever they did, whatever they spent the money on, they truly believed in it. Like, they thought this was the real deal, like what they would truly want to spend the money on. And it was going to produce something. Interesting. What is their intention between this with you? 2 of Wands. They're making a choice right now. They're really inspired to make a pretty distinct decision about what to do towards this. In this card, you can see there's a volcano about to erupt in the distance. So there is energy of making some kind of decision that's almost a life-saving decision. Because that's kind of dangerous if that blows up. That water he's in is probably going to start boiling when lava flows into it. So there is something about the danger that was involved, or the risk that was involved in this decision that they were making or made with the money. But they really want you to hear them out about it. And they want to explain to you why. Ace of Pentacles, they do want to begin again with you. They want to explain to you this beginning, this venture, why they spent the money on it. They really want to tell you why, what the thing was, why they chose it. Number 4 of Swords. It's like, kind of they intend to really try to heal this with you. They do intend to meditate on it. They do intend to try to heal and repair and get into a reflective state about it. Queen of Pentacles. Being loving, being grounded, speaking the truth, really trying to help you understand why. And Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. This is also looks like a pentacle. So this is really about things moving forward in the direction of what they, and it's luck. That's luck. That's here. This is auspicious. This is fate playing a role in what happened and the healing that's involved in how to get this to be fixed and repaired. Sure, right now separation is on the horizon. I think it's natural when someone does something that's really you feel betrayed by. It's natural to say, I need a break. I need to go away. I need time. I need to think about this. So I think separation, you one or both of you is going to ask for it. That's okay. It's not forever. Okay. Number 16, his thoughts. This person is really deeply thinking about the dreams that they had and like why they would have been inspired to do the thing that they did. It's truly, they understand why you're upset, but they're really standing behind the choice they made. The decision they made, they have conviction about it and they want to explain it to you. Number 2, the telephone. Here's more communication. This is a lot about getting through to you, really speaking to you, speaking the truth, having clear communication about this. And right now, things are changing. The situation is changing. Anything could happen in this situation, okay? So how do they feel about you? Well, we have the Star card of Aquarius. They feel like you are their wish come true. They feel like they have a very big wish about this situation. They feel like you are a very healing entity for them. King of Pentacles. They feel like they're your life partner. This is also money. This is making decisions about money. Okay. Ace of Swords. They are going to tell you the truth. They are going to explain to you why they spent the money on what they spent it on. Chariot card of Cancer. They feel like it's time to move forward in a victorious way to figure this out. 3 of Swords. They know that they hurt you. They're well aware that they hurt you. Their decision hurt you. Especially in that energy of feeling betrayed of why would you do this? I can't believe you did this. This is so sad. They feel so highly attracted to you that's probably why they feel so convicted about this. They feel like they made the right choice because it does impact both of you. It is a lifestyle decision that they made a choice about, and there is a higher reason, and they want to tell you the truth. They're aware that it hurt you. They know you're mad. They got it. But they want to tell you the truth. Number 2, female energy. Let's get one more. You are the main significator to them. And number 23, the Court of Law. I think they're concerned that you are going to go as far as being like, we're done. I'm done with this. I don't want to have our finances tethered together all the way up to I want a divorce, or I want a legal separation, or I want to break our lease, or whatever the dynamic is that you're in. I think there is a lot of thought that that's where you're heading, that's where your mindset is on this. Okay. We have number 5, the broken vase. Yeah, things are right now in an energy of pretty much hardship. Specifically, like I said, you're over here really worried about how are we even going to pay our bills? And they get it. They put a lot of pressure and a burden on you by doing this, and you're disappointed. And number 2, the eclipse. I think they want basically a full transformation on this. What was in the dark is now going to be fully illuminated. Whether you want to hear it or not, they are going to explain to you why they chose what they chose. Okay? So what would they say to you? What's their message to you? Will this heartache end? All I want is you. Okay. I always talk to you. It brings me peace. And I am waiting. Please be bold and make the first move. When you do, I can see our hearts shining bright. So they might be a little afraid to open up that dialogue because they're nervous about what you're going to say. They're nervous about what's going to happen. But they are finally going to tell you why. They're going to tell you why they did it. They're going to tell you why they chose what they chose. I think there's a lot here about really being honest and standing there in their integrity, but there is something that's good luck and auspicious coming towards this. So, Scorpio, this is where I'm going to leave this. If this sounds familiar to you or is your story, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below to tell me how this is your story. Please feel free to share this with anyone you feel may need it. Also, please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.